Some girls are not ignored because they are empty, only because the room knows how to reward one kind of brightness. Sarah learned early what it meant to be present and unchosen, so she learned something else. Where others heard noise, she heard layers, static, interference, borrowed current. She learned that chaos is rarely chaos, only pattern waiting for the right ear. As a teenage girl child, she still sought some sort of approval, recognition, or simply just to be seen. Later, the world learned how to look at her, but attention is not respect. Visibility is not understanding. By then, she already knew the difference. She was not there to solve the problem, only to reduce its visibility. A disturbance lowered, a pattern buried, a surface restored. That is what competence looks like inside the grid. She was reminded. Then she noticed what the grid actually feared. Not noise, not spectacle. The moment before recognition. The instant strangers begin to realize they are inside the same wound. Then she noticed something. The system did not fear noise. Noise was easy. Noise exhausted itself. It did not fear spectacle. Spectacle was profitable. What it interrupted was the instant before recognition. The moment strangers began to realize they were standing inside the same wound. A thread would form, a reply would land, a live moment would gather weight. And just before memory could become shared, something would soften it, slow it, thin it. Not enough to accuse, only enough to fail. Of course, the machine had a language for it. User behavior, traffic variance, model balancing. Most cages are not maintained by monsters, only by people who mistake explanation for truth. Then she found her own hands in it. Old closures, quiet reclassifications. She did not create the silence. She only taught it how to pass for a glitch. So she asked the machine a cleaner question. One harmless signal, one connective one. The harmless passed, the other did not. Then the rule stood bare. The grid does not fear truth, only what truth becomes when it reaches another person intact. So she did not publish. She preserved, printed what could be erased, copied what could be buried, passed what could not survive another platform. Drive to hand, voice to ear, memory to witness. The first act of egress is not escape, it is preservation. And the grid answered in its own style, not with spectacle, with friction. Access narrowed, trust lowered. The machine does not say no. It simply becomes harder to inhabit. But one fragment remained. That is all memory has ever needed. Not scale, not permission, only survival. So tell me, what does a system miss when it mistakes visibility for value?